Okay, I wanted to just bring a quick video to show you what's involved in just scanning out this late model Jeep. Normally you would just hit the auto detect and it will scan for the VIN, which it's doing right now. Just take a couple seconds and it'll come up and ask me if it's a Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. So then we just push Jeep America. And it's loading the program for Jeep. It asks to verify the VIN, which is correct. It asks to verify. And then it says here, disclaimer, security gateway access, and it just basically says that you're not doing anything illegal and you're just in the USA, and then it'll hit yes and it's downloading, or it's system data is loading right now, and this is an update. See, it's downloading a file, which it's never done that before. This is the first time I've ever run into that. And then it's going to ask me for my credentials. Let's see, documents verification. And then it's going to ask me for my username and password. Let's see if it saved it. Nope. Let me put my username and password in real quick here. I've never had to do this before. I've had the account set up for a long time, because it used to just, once you had the account set up, it would just check that your scan tool was up to date, and you didn't have to enter your password. Trying to talk and enter my password at the same time. Let's see if I got that right or if I messed up. Okay. So now it's going to send that information to the server to verify that that's correct. Oh, it failed because I didn't put the right password in. Hold on a minute here. That's what happens when you're trying to talk. Okay, now let's see if that does right. This is all just designed to combat thieves. And see, now it says successful. Press OK to continue. And then it'll let me in to do whatever I need to do, which I just fixed a current draw on this vehicle, so the battery's been disconnected and it's been stalling and battery going dead. So it had just about every module had multiple codes that had to do with lost communication or low battery, so I had to go in and clear all the codes. But if I didn't have the credentials and I didn't have a scanner, that is, the software on the scanner has to be up to date, and you also have to have a scanner that's capable of connecting to the internet. So those are the two criterias, and of course the scan tool has to be approved by the manufacturers so that it's capable of doing what it does. But I just thought it was interesting. It's another added layer. A while back they added that every time I turn on my or you know, the scan tool, when I boot it up, and when it goes into the screensaver, I have to put a password in, just like a PC now, where we never had to do that before. And that's to protect if somebody steals my scan tool. A lot of these mobile mechanics are running into problems where people are actually stealing stuff out of their truck, doing armed robberies just to get their scan tools, especially mobile locksmiths and stuff like that. And so they're trying to combat that. One of the ways they're doing it is they're making it harder for guys like me that are legitimate to get the information and be able to do the work they want. But the other way they're doing it, which is better, it's more of a hassle for me, but it's at least I can get to the information once you sign up. And of course, you got to pay a fee and keep your yearly subscription. Right now, it's very low. It's like $50 per manufacturer per year, but that can add up. Right now, there's only like 3 different manufacturers that have this secure gateway, but the scuttlebutt is that more manufacturers are going to be adding in the future. So as a do-it-yourselfer that can't afford to spend, you know, thousands of dollars for a scan tool and then spend $700 to $1,200 a year just to keep the software up to date, you're going to be very limited. You can actually see the codes. Well, it depends on the scan tool, because mine, if it's out of date, it'll just say sorry, access denied, and it won't even let me see the data. I think if you go to the generic OBD2 mode, it'll at least let you see what the codes are, but you can't access it. You can't clear codes. You can't look at the data. You can just pull codes and see what the code caused your check engine light to come on. But even after you fix the problem, you're kind of stuck because there's no way for you to clear the codes. Disconnecting the battery doesn't clear codes on these late model vehicles. I can take this computer out of the car, set it on the shelf for 6 months, and when I put it back in, all them codes will still be in there. So they're using a flash memory to record codes, so it doesn't, well, actually not a flash memory, they're using the EEPROM, just like they do with the mileage and different parameters, so that when it sets a code, it puts it in there and it doesn't require any memory voltage to keep the codes. But anyhow, I just thought it was interesting because I went to just take a minute to clear codes on this thing, and all of a sudden this new layer of security popped up, and I had to go into my I have a thing here with all my passwords for the different manufacturers. When you do programming, every manufacturer has their own website, and you have to have a screen name, login name, and a password. And some of the manufacturers require you to change your password every 30 days. Others, you can have the same password for years. But so it's hard to keep up with, especially if you log in and it says that's an old password. You gotta update it. So it's hard to keep track of what each password is. So I've been writing it down and keeping it in a secure location so that I don't have to rely on my memory. So anyhow, I hope you enjoy these videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.